All right, looks like we're going. Welcome back to another one of these things where we're just kind of talking about whatever I say comes to mind. And I guess I'll give myself that one. It's been a long time since I've done one of these. That I kind of forgot how exactly the intro just sort of flows off the tip of the tongue. Yeah, cool. But yeah, it's been a little bit, and I think I kind of like not doing them all the time. So that'll probably be something that stays pretty consistent. But try and do at least one of these every week. At least check in, talk about whatever, what these things kind of have always been. Yeah, just a lot of stuff going on. With last week had a pretty late rehearsal, like about over a week ago at this point. Then I had my concert on last Wednesday, which went surprisingly well. I shouldn't say surprisingly well. It went well. We prepared enough and things went all right. But the way that I always interpret things, and the way kind of our group interprets things is oh no, every little mistake we made was super noticeable. It must have been terrible. Everyone must have hated it. And then people come back to us and they're like, oh my goodness, that was one of the best ones ever. And it's okay, I don't quite believe you. And then we hear back recordings of how we were doing it. It's it actually wasn't that bad. I guess maybe we're just at a point where it's okay, minor things happen during a performance and they really aren't that bad. They feel really bad in the moment, but they're really not that bad. And as long as we as performers and entertainers keep playing, keep being in that entertainment mode, then nobody really knows. And things still sound pretty good. So that was that. Then, what was it? I think it was the weekend, right? Was it right after that? I had to bring Rose in to the emergent. No, wait, that was the day before Rose to the emergency vet. Was it the day before that to the emergency vet? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it would have been after I had posted whatever the last video I did was. So I guess it's still news to these people, whoever listens to these. But Rose had an abscess on her shoulder. That ended up bursting a little bit, and she was kind of oozing a little bit. So we had to take her to the emergency vet to get a drain put into her and a cone, which we replaced with a nice little pillow that she got to wear around for a week and a half maybe. So that was an unexpected thing, but just more stuff. That was a late night. I'm early mid 30s, and I don't stay up past 11 very well anymore. And given a choice, I'd probably be in bed between 9 and 10. But that was a 2 in the morning kind of night, and that was a lot going into a concert. So by Thursday, I was just I am so tired, and ended up not doing any more of these videos at that point. And then I think that just kind of stuck going into this week, where Heather and I both got our second doses of COVID-19 vaccine. So, and that hit us both fairly hard. Probably Heather worse than me, but I still felt pretty bad for about a day, which would have been Monday. So I was just I'm not going to be in a potentially loopy state and do a video. Woohoo! We'll just call that off then, or postpone that. And also during that time, we got a new foster dog, which we just kind of couldn't help but give him a place to stay. We've been seeing his story for a while. He's been adopted a number of times at this point, and each time he gets returned to the adoption center, and we're he's gotta be a good boy. All the fosters are saying nice things about him, so we decided to give him a place to stay for a bit. I think maybe one of the other people who fostered him might be looking to adopt him. I think he might know I'm talking about him. He got up to move around a little bit, but yeah, we oh, now Rose is interested too. Dog fun. Uh, but yeah, that's been a lot of what's been going on. A lot of busy things. On top of that, still new job, getting used to that kind of stuff too. I haven't really had a lot of time to do too many side things outside of just like the normal writing that I would do for Prismatic Planet, which still been keeping up on that, and did another like an educational page on biodiversity, which was pretty fun to research and write about, which was pretty cool. So if you like that kind of stuff, go check it out. But yeah, that's been kind of a lot of it. We bring us to here today, and felt like taking the I started volunteering again, or not started volunteering again, but got to do prairie volunteering on Tuesday nights. So Tuesdays are pretty busy. And yesterday I was just like, I'm gonna replace, because I don't have percussion ensemble for on Wednesdays for summers. So got to do a run, have food, just kind of chill. And it was like the first like night that was like I didn't have like a bunch of stuff to do. I'm like, let's just do that. So right now it's another one of those nights, and it's kind of like, you know what, I haven't done one of these in a while. Let's just do kind of a check in here, see how things are going and whatnot. Doggy's jumping over the couch. Guess he really wants to hang out with Heather. And that's fun. It made Rose very, very concerned. She's like, "What are you doing? You shouldn't be doing that." They both just jump up to meet each other. Anyway, that's fun. But yeah, that's kind of been where I've been at. I guess another fun thing too was got our copy of Pokemon Snap, which ended up being a pretty fun little. There's more to do, so I'll probably be going back to it, just on and off occasionally, just whenever I feel like kind of doing a very cozy gameplay type thing of just I'm gonna go around taking pictures of Pokemon. But I got at least to rank 2 or level 2 of every research level for things. And now Rose is pushing her buttons. This place is going crazy. So this is why I can't do these things consistently. Just stuff is constantly happening around here lately. But did find a bit of time to relax with some Pokemon Snap, which I kind of knew would be pretty good if it didn't stray too far from the original's formula. Then it would do pretty good. Apparently Rose is all done. She hit her all done button. But would recommend it. It looks really, really nice, and probably one of the weird things about the game, for me, or probably when you return to the lab after being out on an expedition, taking, or an exploration, whatever they call them, and you take your photos and you show them to the professor, they look weirdly blurry. They don't save like that. After they get reviewed by the professor and they get put into your photo decks, or your album, if you don't put it in the photo decks, or it doesn't, if you take a really good picture that didn't outplay any of your other ones and you didn't want to replace what's in your photo decks, then you can save them to an album that you have, and you can in turn save those to your local Switch system, which I thought was kind of neat. But when you show those pictures, the pictures you take from coming back from one of those expeditions, it's it's weirdly blurry. It was just kind of, he's going up on your chair, just so you know. Apparently he's gonna go type a Reddit post or something. That's all fun. But yeah, that was probably my only real complaint about it, and it's not even really that bad of a complaint. It's really just I don't know if it's intended. He's going up on your desk. That maybe it's just you get it reviewed by the professor and then it gets finished and it gets put into your photo decks. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah. Anyway, I guess there's enough going on here that we'll probably call it at that. See if Heather needs any help with the foster over there. Anyway, not really much to talk about at this point. Just kind of checking in, talking about things I was doing. Maybe next time I'll have something where I'm overthinking something and talking about it again. But wanted to at least check in here. Maybe we won't do another one of these this week. Maybe we'll stick to one a week. We'll see. Or just whenever I feel like it. Maybe at least once a week. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. And we'll catch you in the next one. See ya.